in this pistol round. We already have the 100 Thieves setting up to go for a hit onto the A site. Well, if not, waiting over to... Oh my gosh. Well, for any questions about the form JKS, we'll be bringing it into the match today. He's already able to open things up on Olaf Meister. He's able to get one, though. They actually have a player in towards CT spawn. And Rain's kind of traded positions, giving up the actual site over towards the Thieves.
They're not going to be. Gratisfaction, nice shot to kick things off. And, well, there's not a lot of time now for them to actually get back into this site. I think this is all she wrote. Gratisfaction holding it down from the pit. And JKS will close out the round as he began. 1-0 in favor of 100 Thieves. Banana control is going to be taken. Cold trying to force players into the opening. Actually gets Gratisfaction through the smoke. A good start for the CT side. And T's taking a lot of damage. They're actually going to try and probe towards the A site as well. Nico waiting on the other side. Timing doesn't quite work out, and Jacob also getting tagged. In fact, he's going to get dunked out by the neighbor. A strong trade from JKS at least gives them a little bit of space into this A site. The problem is clearing the pit, and also Olaf is making sure Arch is covered. We're going to try and make sure that he can't have too much vision. Rain needs a kill at least, and we'll have just that. But it is, again, just going to be that trade, and it's the same sort of thing for the CT side. They can't just go down without a trade, and actually, that's exactly what happens to Olaf. He sprayed what looks like through the gap in the smoke. This now falls into a 2 versus 2. And a great chance for the T's.
As with 2 kills already. In position tucked away in towards side. They're actually going to push the smoke out. Nice use of it to actually block off a little bit of graveyard, except Liaz is still going to be there. And they know where Brokey is exactly going to be. They have the crossfire to potentially go for. They're just trying to delay as long as they possibly can. And Brokey doesn't have a kill to his name. And it looks like he won't be able to add it here. Yeah, unlike Sharks, we're going B. A Mirage did not work out. They kept going. Nico, nice little timing on that spray. Catches that Gratisfaction. He was only on 2 HP anyway, so 100 Thieves are starting to run out of utility now.
Well, Nico goes for the wide face. Does trade 1-for-1, so again they keep the man advantage going, and he's wasted a little bit of time, but we'll see if it plays a factor. Nice work from Rain. He doesn't really need to face anymore. Just trying to hold back any sort of push. JKS with a jump down from above and leaves Olaf alone once again. Again, it's the same scenario as before. He doesn't really need to overface. He just needs to wait for his teammates. Knows roughly where they are, just trying to make sure that he doesn't get peeked and taken out, and JKS seems almost certain of where his opponent is. In fact, he's spotting the head of Olaf every time he steps up, but just unable to take the shot. Cold coming in to support. The time is ticking. They do need to get back in. Nice shot this time from the Swede, leaving JKS alone to clutch, and he can't do it this time. Well, in this round, time starting to tick a little bit low. Olaf waiting on the corner. He's going to get that first shot. Rain doesn't actually get the kill. I'm surprised by that. And Olaf might get overwhelmed for it. Luckily, Nico's there to support. And he gets 2 back. But again, it's not clean from FaZe. It still comes down to a 2v2 scenario. And it still comes down to these B-side players having to make a retake.
I think Gratisfaction getting that kill into Rain just like almost like won them the round. Like I'm amazed that he wasn't even looking the right way. He's still able to flick directly onto the head of Rain. And now on the 2-on-2, Cold and Brokey, they've got the HP, they've got a kit. And be blocked off by the Molotov for a little bit of time as they throw their own in towards the back of pit. Jacob, he's actually very low on health, and they have to really depend on Azur to help hold off from sight. They're going to push him to help the flashbang. Azur gets the first. Now it comes down to Brokey versus Azur. And Brokey should be able to win on this, but Azur again comes up big. His 3rd kill of the round. Not exactly sure why, but instead of getting aggressive, they're going to bring in Olaf Meister, who unfortunately is going to lose on that fight. Cold Zero with the ump. Able to take down Gratisfaction to help equalize things, and they more importantly rescue the op that Olaf Meister dropped. So Broke is able to have that in his hands.
Look at the time. There's only 30 seconds left. This late smoke could actually cause some problems. And yeah, you can see they're just going to opt to execute through it. But Brocky caught out a little bit in terms of space. That Molotov's done so much damage, though. Cold with the UMP has gone huge in this round. Even retrieves an AK for his troubles. And with 15 seconds left, they still haven't cleared the man at the back of the side. Brocky is well aware, but he may not even be near it. The Brazilian just going ham. 5 kills, an ace total. And, well, as said, sitting back in the site clearly wasn't working for them. So they're just going to try and battle the middle instead. Have a bit of a crossfire. Rain actually going to stay up on the boost. And they managed to get into the pit. Nice shot from Liaz. And he gets a second as well. Surely Nico's going down. Liaz gets all 3. Sure, one of them may have been slightly stolen away, but nonetheless.
In towards the B site, where we've seen Cold Zera and Brokey be able to maintain their utility later on into the round. I think Cold got flashed in.
They can take Arch control. Smoke's going to be going down. Good counter from Rain. Likely that they're going to have to just go running through this. Needs to be some sort of flashbang. They just run through it as a group, but the spray does a lot of damage, but unfortunately only gets 1 kill. There's going to have to be a save again. Maybe if there's dust too, you can...
Maybe Assault.
Okay, real maps.
But it's not really worked since then. They've been playing a lot better anti-flash. Again, Rain with the delayed smoke. So good at this. They're actually going to look to boost over it. And I don't think they spot him crouching. And now Rain's going to know. The thing is, does he want to actually give away his position and go for the shots, or wait for him to go by him? With 20 seconds left, they're going to wait, or he's going to wait. Does he actually trade positions with them within the smoke? He's behind them, and he gets only 1 kill, unfortunately. But Nico's still going to be on site. He can look to delay this. He gets the bomb down, kills off Gratis Faction. 8 seconds left to go as they need to secure this one. He actually transitions onto the boxes in the smoke, trying to get around the corner to stop Azure from going for the plant. And the bomb will just barely go down with JKS again covering off his teammate. And Brokey will fall. 100 Thieves will take their 11th round. Charging straight forward as well. Jacob trying to stay alive, trying to back away. His rotation is going to come through out of Azure. They still have 2 smokes, so there's potential for like a decent retake here. And they have a kit on a JKS, but just no one is finding really any kills. Some damage being traded, but really not too much. Bomb's going to go down, and neither team has really been able to open things up on the site. In kills, I mean.
Hazard finally gets an opening. They do still have a kit, and Jacob gets 2 back. This is now problematic. Luckily, the T's have found a couple of their own, but they're smoked off. They're sectioned off from the side. They're going to try and throw their own to get themselves back into this.
Got a kit.
Stop, but it's going to be dropped to the floor. Now somebody else needs to get over there and get on the bomb. And Jacob has to try and hold on to this. Rain knows his angles. They go through the smoke. Run out bullets. He does! Oh, that was so close.
I think, was it Jack and I casting? Was it Heartburst Fnatic? Or was it you and I casting when we had... No, it was you and I casting that one where the teams constantly bought up against each other until one team would take 2 in a row.
You still normally have Rifle for FaZe Clan. Oh, Gratis Faction going to get both as well. Absolutely flawless.
Oh, flashbang comes through. And a big stack out of 100 Thieves to stop the push from coming in. But FaZe Clan will penetrate the defense. They will get the bomb down. But imagine if your 100 Thieves are probably just going to save now.
Going to try and use it at the right time. It'll probably be just about now if he actually has it in his hand. It's a little bit late. They're going to be coming through. JKS only able to get 1. Jacob gets a kill, but I felt like he needed to fall back there. Getting traded out doesn't really make it worthwhile. There's potential there at least, even doing a little bit of damage through the edge of the smoke onto Rain, but they need a kill. They need to section out these players. They need to drop 1 to get them back into this site.
Smoke comes in to block off Cold's arrow. Rain trying to actually play in towards CT spawn. Liaz coming on the other side. That smoke comes down to who can hit the shots, and it's going to be Liaz switching over to the other weapon. Flashbang as well. Time is taken away. There's going to be trades left and right. Brokey the last alive now, and I think he stalled for enough time to win the round for FaZe Clan. He will lose his weapon for this. Either way, the damage is done. FaZe Clan get themselves another round.
Performing very well, actually. I think that's something you can give props over to. Thus far has been good from FaZe Clan. Just throwing their smokes as they go, taking slow control. Azza. That's a little bit of luck. Gratis Faction straight through the smoke is going to be able to pick off 1 shot. Azza's been traded out in response, but now you look at Liaz in the pit. There's actually still quite a bit of work for FaZe Clan to actually do here. And utility-wise, what? They've got a Molotov, a singular one, which is just going to be used for the pit. There's nobody there. Nice shot from Liaz. He seemed to be so clinical. Olaf needs to trade this out, and he's going to fail, and it's looking like a 15th round is going to be coming onto the board. Nico, 20 seconds to pull off a miracle. A crossfire of CT players as well is going to make things that much more difficult. He knows that Liaz is in the pit, and Liaz doesn't even have the face at this point. JKS comes round to close things off, and they have their 15th after what was a strong start to this round. Fast play attempted. Liaz once again. His 21st kill. It's looking like the beginning of the end. It seems like 100 Thieves have finally rectified their problems, and well, mainly that's just been, let's just wait for them to go away. They also set up the 4-1 stack. This just should be now impossible. Sure, a kill comes in for Rain, still chugging along, but they've got to be careful from behind. Jacob already coming in. They're surrounded on this site. They're going to have to add to that significantly here. Olaf waiting for the flash. Manages the first. He gets the second as well. Some life in the Swede as well as the Latvian. And leaves just Jacob. This should have been it. A 4 versus 2. And Brocky's going to close it out. As said, 2 players who've been underwhelming so far in this map. But they step up when needed.
Hit the shot to Brokey. Just barely off the side. I feel like a pixel or 2 off to the side. And Rain again, he's been doing well on this T side. Gets the kill into Liaz. JKS responds though. Jacob on the side. Nico's not going to expect it, and there's the headshot to come through. Man advantage with Azure getting the kill onto coldzera. Back to 100 Thieves, but we saw a 4-on-2 taken back for FaZe Clan. And now it's going to be a 1-on-3.
Probably going to be a man towards it, and now knows that for a fact. But the thing is, he doesn't stand a chance just because of Az's position. And either way, Jacob's going to close it out. Here we go. This is where the smokes go in. They've still got a fair amount of control. Nice shot from Gratisfaction. That's going to make things very difficult. They have to kill him off. The bomb's coming in that direction. He draws one and the second as well. Gratisfaction, that's it. That's round over. Surely there would have to be some massive mistakes now coming in from the side of 100 Thieves. And well, it's not going to be happening. What a round from Gratisfaction, and what a start once again.
This is like one of the maps that I just kind of
think, yeah.
This is like one of the maps that I kind of have the reason why in my head him and the SG just go hand in hand. If he can maybe secure it from the other side. Because we do have FaZe Clan with the buyout here. They're lacking utility, and they're also lacking in players. 100 Thieves have shown up to play, just walking all over FaZe Clan.
Yeah, I like that even though those mistakes have been made, though, FaZe Clan look to try and find a hole in the defense elsewhere. There was a lot of players stacked into long. Nice shot from Olaf as well. As they are going to be sneaking their way further up. You can see Olaf waiting. So smart in these trades. Gratisfaction going to be coming around, and Olaf's just going ham. He's almost got as many kills as he got in the previous map in the first few. As mentioned, they've got to try and clear JKS. He is going to be able to get to the corner. I don't think he knows that they've managed to get that far. And although the trade comes in, the bomb has dropped into the site. And now he's going to be sticking the plant. Olaf doesn't connect, and he has a chance here, but he doesn't quite hit the spray. He has to fall back to reload. coldzera now with the advantage. The bomb in his favor as he makes the peek back around, and coldzera will clutch it out.
Able to rotate back and help out if they need. As they're going to be the one tucked away inside. JKS, I don't know if he's going to expect Nico to push into the smoke towards his left-hand side. And on the push towards Catwalk will be breaking off. Azur's going to get the first kill. JKS does not get the kill on Nico, so they're going to nose a player in towards safety spawn. Cold's going to fall from behind. The bomb is now down. They know Nico's the last one here, and a little job by 100 Thieves to shut down that push, only limiting the deaths to 1 player. Got 216 ADR. He's got the op now. And I guess that's the ideal player you'd want to have to step up with the op, or at least to be having a good game, I should say. Nico, though, and we get the first kill onto Jacob.
Going to be looking to try and hunt down JKS, and he will be successful as well. The remaining players within this CT roster are just going to have to save. They'll have a... for him to get more than 1 kill, he has to pull off a pretty big play, and he's going to be pressured. He has absolutely no support whatsoever. 30 seconds left, though. He can buy some time, and that's going to be the biggest thing. Azza starting to rotate his way in, but he whiffs the spray completely. Azza does manage to get one, and more importantly, the bomb's been dropped, but only for a second. They'll retrieve it. There's still enough time for FaZe Clan to make this move. Smoke's going to be going down, and I don't think there's much they can do to stop this. Oh, I think maybe if the... Oh, maybe if the gun comes out a bit quicker. Liaz, just around the edge of the smoke, wary this one.
Oh, what?
He had you just jumping headshot Nico through the box. That is disgusting. Didn't get to see it. Probably a good thing, because I would have lost my vocal cords. And now coldzera left in a clutch situation. He is completely blind. And Liaz, once again. And the thing is, sure, it's had big impact in the rounds that they've won, but it kind of shows that at the moment, if he goes down, it's a problem for them.
Oh, and it misses, goes a little bit far. Didn't even really need to use the smoke, to be honest, but better safe than sorry. In the meantime, Liaz is able to get 1 kill, gets a second as well as they go for the entry on towards B. They know the bomb's going to be there, and actually the bomb is just left alone. coldzera's got to be careful here. The rotation's coming out of Rain. Sorry, not Rain, Nico in T-spawn. A little bit of drop Gratisfaction, but still it does leave only 1 player on the actual B site.
Yeah, luckily it's cold. I feel like he's an expert at staying alive and Nico. Ooh, okay, there was a chance. I'm actually interested by the fact that Azza's come all the way back around. This might be a surprise. He's going to get him behind and now has it down to a 1 versus 1. It's Cold versus Azza. Azza doesn't feel like he has the time to go for it. Just going to be waiting maybe for coldzera to exit the site, make things as costly as possible. He's realized, he knows that he's there. Azza just trying to jump up and down, wants to hold on to his gun and even gets the kill at the end. This is looking like once more a fast speed play.
He has to hope that maybe Liaz can watch his back because they're going to be pushing through tunnel at the same time. Grass Faction can't help cover things off. JKS's door getting sprayed down, and Liaz is going to fall as well. B site taken. Bomb should be planted. Though Azur, maybe just give them a chance to take this round.
It's another unfortunate circumstance where during other portions of the map we've seen some great work done. They're going to be trying to catch players on the exit. Nice shot from Jacob.
And of course, just like I talked about, they slowed some things down. A little bit worried about Azur there. Grass Faction still will be over towards the long A position. Nico can be dropping down, and he actually has opportunity for a shot, but Grass Faction secures it. Gets himself up to 19.
Oh my
Now
God.
20. He's not missing too many shots.
Imagine getting 20 kills and a half and losing. Like, this is unreal.
Welcome to Navi.
Leaving Azza. Oh, he's going to double up as well. I think they're doing the majority of the heavy lifting. coldzera, well, didn't know when to time his peak.
Well, hey, they can't avoid Grass Faction if he's on the T side.
That's true, but will he be as impactful? That's the real worry. Azza waiting, the flashbang is perfect, and he gets a kill onto Nico for free. The rest of the team are looking to try and make their way through. Molotov will be missed, but Liaz just tapping, doing a lot of damage. Hasn't quite killed anyone off, but JKS in the corner, they have a strong setup for this B defense. I don't think there's any chance that FaZe Clan get out of this one alive, and they get absolutely slaughtered. The half finishes with FaZe Clan in the lead by 1. How things have been going, a lot of closer rounds that eventually ended in the favor of FaZe. Now onto the CT side, and they're going to be pressured towards B very quickly.
Olaf Meister not able to really get much damage done. coldzera gets goosed up immediately, and Brokey, he's got too many targets to find, to be honest, for him to be able to do too much of anything. But he's stalling for a lot of time, to be fair. It allows the rotations to come in out of FaZe. How is he still alive? Either way, 2-on-3 now for the retake here for FaZe Clan.
Got the bomb down at least, so that's some extra money for the next round. They've got to be careful from the tunnels. Gratis Faction is watching, but he can't hit the shot. And now it's left all onto JKS. This would have to be a miracle play, and it isn't going to be happening. Rain ends up with a triple. A 9th will be onto the board. Job on this CT half. He's going to be the anchor, so they're going to need him to perform here. Kind of stuck in the corner, looking to be overwhelmed. Nico only with a scout. The Molotov actually gets extinguished by the edge of that smoke, but it doesn't matter. Jacob just kills him through. And actually gets a second as well. This should be the round done already. I don't think FaZe Clan are going to want to throw caution to the wind in this scenario. And
from the long position. Then again, they had a lot of players rotated over towards short. And he what? Sorry. What a shot at Grass Faction. That's one off now down.
Look at this full rotation. Look at this stack. Every member of the CT side is here ready and waiting for this take. This is the best possible chance for FaZe to steal this round away, as they literally have everybody here. The smoke down actually makes things a little bit interesting though, because the bomb could get planted. They're doing damage with these AWPs. Brocky has now retrieved the secondary. It's actually becoming quite difficult actually for them to get the bomb down. Olaf is going to get dropped and Nico actually burns, but again it's just trades backwards and forwards as they do make their way back into the site. And this is problematic actually, because Gratifaction is out towards long. The bomb is actually in the hands of their opposition, but he's still just pinging off shots at the moment. They can't do anything versus Gratisfaction as he waits to try and get his teammate in to kill off Rain, who's going to try his best to clutch this out, waiting for them to make it round that corner. Gratisfaction retrieves the rifle, does some damage, and he'll even finish things off in the end.
We even saw like 2 rounds before where they transitioned from long towards the actual site. This time it's going to be coldzera. It's going to be Rain to defend it with Olaf Meister in towards pit. So they still actually have the majority of their players towards the safe side. The problem is there's still going to be 5 players pushing in against them.
Already looking to get overwhelmed. coldzera in the corner. He's been overlooked. The Molotov burns him out. He took the damage and then he returned it tenfold as well. It's going to be the bomb retrieved at least for JKS. He can earn some money for his side, give them a buy into the next round. And think the CT side are going to opt to gather up together. There's even a nade onto Brocky that would probably do the trick. There really shouldn't be a way that JKS is able to win this, but it is JKS. Oh, that is perfect. That is absolutely perfect. Is he going to go for the play through the smoke? I don't know if he's going to do it on time. Rocky, though, combines with Coldzera. A nice job from there, but Liazzi gets 2 back. The entry kills are phenomenal. Unfortunately, Gratisfaction, he's caught in the corner. It will be left into the clutch once again. JKS, he's going to pick up the AWP, and he connects onto Olov. Switching back to the SG, knowing that there's unlikely to be a second player coming in that direction. Liaz playing around the door position with the CT side, just trying to find a way back in. They have a couple of flashbangs, and it looks like they're going to utilize them here. The clock is ticking, though. They're going to try and gain Rain some ground, and while he's spotted out, it's a nice crossfire that's very difficult to break down. There shouldn't be a chance for Nico, and while the time just being played by JKS, the Fusel is just going to be stuck. Does he actually have enough time to get this? He's just going to stick it completely, and that's a mistake! It slipped away. Nico manages to just outbrain the youngster of Liaz, and
unfortunately, B going home. And go again. Nice little pick on a JKS here. Mainly going to back off, realizing, yeah, we probably don't want to challenge the op. Definitely not Nico.
50 seconds left. Barely anything invested. A map point at a minimum is looking almost certain for FaZe Clan. Pistol is going to be running through. Olov not really needing to take the fight here. He has the support back on the site, and knowing that there's only pistols on the other side, they don't really need to take anything too risky here. He's going to be standing in the open and eventually falls, but that should be it. And Jacob almost has to make the decision if it's just worth trying to get a kill and then dying, because ultimately he needs the extra money for the next round. 15 to 11.
Oh, man. It's bright lights here in the studio, and
the long take going to be coming in. Incendiary thrown down to try and buy a little bit of extra time, but Jacob, he times it perfectly through the smoke. He's doing so much damage, but Olaf has somehow survived. And he needs to a little bit longer. Azza is not going to allow for that. It's Brocky and Cold. I think they kind of have to say. JKS
really.
and SG.
I think it's 12 kills. Still hasn't hit that kind of stride we saw before.
To make their way further onto the site, Molotov's going to be expended to try and force him from position. Peeks back in and actually gets domed by Liaz, but again, the trades are effective. CT side still coming out on top for now. JKS is going to be waiting for anybody to try and make their way through the smoke, but they still have at least a bit of short presence here. Problem is the two-man disadvantage. Luckily, these are definitely the two players. If I was going to choose anyone from 100 Thieves who I want, Azza already kicks it off with one. Do they know JKS is around the corner? Azza trying to do it alone, but it's not going to happen. FaZe Clan, they'll be there to close out the map. They'll take us to a third of Mirage.
I'm a big fan of snow.
Yeah, I was in Sweden. There was snow there too, so here we go. A rush into the A side for the T side. It is going to be 100 Thieves starting on that side of the map. Rain ready and waiting, and it's a sneaky Nico in the corner.
A sneako, you could say.
Or I could not say. And yeah, they're going to be looking to try and retake all from CT. 4 players making it back through that direction. There's a smoke for Brocky, which can either be used for the bomb or to just try and section off some of these remaining Ts. Jacob with a bit of a wild spray, but it's still the Ts that are coming out on top as they get all the kills, excluding the one onto JKS. The rifles alongside a reasonable amount of utility, but they're definitely going to look to get a little bit more aggressive in this round. And Rain, well, he's punished for it on the ramp. Liaz gets quite far out, but still dies. Boost up into the window. Azza's one of the masters of this position. I like watching him. I like watching Hunter as well. Fur. Jacob's low, and this really isn't a bad position for FaZe at all. Oh, Meister, he goes from the no-scope there. Actually had a little bit more time than maybe he expected. Cold will connect the kill anyway.
The op's not going to be the most ideal weapon to use on the retake. Gratisfaction takes down Coldzera, and it's just all on Olaf Meister now in a 1-on-2. Time taken away. Those where both players are going to be. Switch over to the USP, trying to take down Grab, but Grab again.
Here we go, though. Fast play. Moving into the slightly more stacked of the two. Coldzera! He's just found 2. One Diggs even gets a third as well. This is that explosive nature from FaZe. Well, that's not something many players can pull off. Nico even going to hit an extra tag, and Cold is going to close it. A 4K for him. What a round from the Brazilian.
Meantime, you do see the push coming in towards the A site. Going to be 3 defenders here. Smoke's going to be put down. Rain, actually, I really like that smoke he threw. Really prevents him from dying early on, gives him a chance to do some decent damage. You can see JKS on the other side of the smoke. Looking to potentially get the bomb down. Azure goes up high, but he's going to fall to Rain. Now they know at least he's going to be here for a guarantee. Meister's going to fall to Gratisfaction as he tries to get on the high ground to see over the smoke, and now 100 Thieves have a chance to take this round.
2. Rocky doesn't necessarily have to move, but he is going to be killed off anyway. Gratisfaction should just about survive. But they're very few and far between. Like, he'll get an ace in a round and then do nothing for 3.
Well, let's see if he can pull off more than the one separated from Liaz. Well, now he's joining the other 3 players of his team who have already been picked off in the round. And it's just aggression out of FaZe, but catches them off guard. Nico gets a 4K now.
Jacob and Liaz to try and make these entries. The rest of the team eventually make their way out. But again, they've got an opener and they've got this A side with far too much ease.
Don't know what's going on with me right now. Coldzera is going to fall. It's good peeks coming through out of 100 Thieves. Making sure they force the 2-on-1, having a man advantage in the fights. Nico's still alive, and Nico's still fighting. He's going to be very careful of the fire burning. Again, the bomb going to be taken away. Azure trying to push in to stop the defuse. They actually pulled off the defuse themselves, trying to spam through. He's going to run out of ammo here. He's going to have time for the reload. Can he potentially pull this off? And he gets the kill the last second. And Azure will save the round here for 100 Thieves and put them up to 6.
ASMR stream.
Why pickles?
They make a glorious sound when you bite into them.
I guess it depends on what kind of pickle.
Okay, I'm sorry that
some have a proper crunch.
Well, let's say that they're
some are more of like a squish
in this mythical scenario, which I've just made up.
Oh,
they're the crunchiest.
You had me sold. I was actually about to subscribe. Gratisfaction gets a kill on a Nico as it pushes straight towards the A site. Rain again, unfortunately, can't pick up the kill.
It's one where you could definitely be picked off, but he hits the shot instead. Well, he's not going to be blinded because he's got no face. Azure also finding the trade is left onto Brock. He sprays wild, but he actually gets away with it. However, left into this 1v1. He doesn't have time. Just going to go running away once again. It's double digits for 100 Thieves. I'm getting flashbacks to the first map. If your goal or your basic finish point, best case scenario, was to get 4 rounds, it's not really ideal. Rain surviving under the Molotov, does manage to get an opener, actually finally steps up to the mark with a couple of his own, and Olov is there to close it out. And they're actually trying to sell a bit of a fake in this direction once again. There's currently 3 players there as a... Well, let's see how well this fake goes, because he already managed to get 1 kill. In the meantime, there's going to be a split towards short. You can see the hesitation from Brocky, but if Rain goes down, he has to. But Rain gets the kill. Will he get back in time? That's the real question. Actually, Olov's homed in. He may not even realize that they've made their way all the way out short before it's too little too late. Brocky, he has made the realization, but already Liaz will, well, give him no more thoughts to have. Olov is surviving in the corner, but with an AWP, it's hard to see what he can actually do, and Liaz will get the kill onto him as well. The late round entry fragger strikes again, and is left all onto Cold, and there's nothing he can do. They do mind game them by switching it up to B.
Interesting to see the adaptation. Typically, if he leaves CT open, you just kind of rush it down on the T side to go for the early kills. Flashbang's being thrown out, and it's going to be 1-for-1 trade so far. Meister in a really good position, though, to net quite a few kills. It's 1, 2, 3. Not going to get the 4th, though, as Gratisfaction's able to finally strike back. Smoke's going to go in. He does have the kit, like you mentioned, so he does have the opportunity to potentially pop the smoke. The problem is he's been spotted up by so many different people. He's going to walk straight into this. And FaZe Clan will take the pistol round here in the second half.
He's a win.
I'm not saying that, but numbers are saying that.
Well, that's why I said statistically. Well, already, that's a damn good start. They've got 3 players still on this A site for Thieves to deal with, and they're actually going to continue their push forward. A fair amount of risk, JKS! That should have been a free kill. That should have been the easiest kill of his career, and instead, oh, Liaz is left alone, just trying to hide. Nice shot onto Cold, at least. They don't need to fight this. They could just run for the hills.
This is like the most ideal situation for him. Spots on Olaf Meister. We own Nico's low, like you mentioned, 18 HP. Liaz, can he clutch this out? Yeah.
This is already done. I think he's so confused as to where Liaz has just gone. And yeah, Liaz has just won the round. Like, Nico has been well and truly bamboozled. At the same time, I think that's something they do the best. This round at least, hey, they've done a decent amount of damage. This is more than I expected already from FaZe. Brocky, where has this come from? 3 kills from him straight off the bat. Maybe they're going to pull off that miracle round after all.
Jacob's going to be low on HP, though. Flashbang comes through, and Broky's not blinded up. And Liaz does get the first. Now Broky on 4 kills. Needs the 1v1 up against Jacob. The kill out in the hands of Jacob, who does get the kill, but he doesn't have the kit. And one thing that leads me to ask, what was that about the faith in the 100 Thieves at the anti-eco?
You'll see the same across maps like Vertigo as well. Here we go. Push into the side. JKS is removed without much of a fight, but do they check for Jacob? It's going to be 1, and he actually gets the second. I'm surprised. I thought Cold0 would have the trade for sure. Now it's all on to Jacob as they're looking to pincer him from behind. Gratisfaction chimes up with another, and of course Liaz is there. Doesn't mean he's always going to be ready for a rush B, but no, they're seeming like they just want to default back towards the safe side again.
Thing is, Tom, though, if you're FaZe Clan, you lose this round, you've basically lost the game, right? The money's not going to be there. The loss bonus isn't really there as well. Obviously, we did see a massive anti-eco, but Jake has a nice triple and a quad kill as well. 100 Thieves put themselves up to 15. Cold0 could open things up. Jacob, is he going to expect this? Oh. You with Cold0 having the jump on him by spotting out the barrel of the gun. Jacob still gets the kill nonetheless. And our Rain gets caught looking the wrong way.
He has to be in this corner, just ready and waiting. Gratisfaction, he's been so good in this series. Combines to close things out. It's going to be a 16-7 domination.